G'day everyone, Goober here with part one of my 2000 FE crafting giveaway. Numbers was the second fastest person to kill Traveller in my community event. And so he has requested a twisted branch with intelligence, projectile skill level, and projectile quantity. Now, the way that I understand crafting is legendary crafting sucks a lot. And so what we need to hit is a tier 3 or above intelligence or a 3 or above projectile quantity on a twisted branch so we can get it up to tier 1. And then when we go for a gamba of getting that tier 1 to tier 0, it removed the other mod, giving us a 3 aptitude legendary with 2 open affixes. So then you can craft on a double tier 0 of the other item and make it an absolutely godly item. So 2k FE is the limit that I set. So this is Twisted Branch number 1. My damage is doing pretty well on the Boom Moto. I just finished my update video and bought a couple of slates. I removed mechanical modification and I'm using maniacal army because I started hitting for 500 billion and now do about 400 billion with absolutely garbage gear. So I dare say I'll hit the 3 trillion pretty easily this season. But anyway, back to what I was doing. Twisted Branch, 855 flame elementium for a base, which is actually insane. 100 if you screw it. So here it is, identified. We got projectile speed. That was not one of the things that he wanted. So unfortunately, we have to try and craft this. Chance to deal double damage sounds pretty cool, but it's not what was requested. It uses 10 plasticity every time I click. Didn't get it. Didn't get it. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. This is looking horrible. And I'm out of flame sand already. Wow. That was quick. Pretty horrible roll too, to be honest. Alrighty, so I've bought a little bit more flame sand, which is ironic because I sell it all the time. 140. It really needs to be a tier 2 roll from now on to be useful. Hopefully we get it. I'm not holding my breath. We've got a couple more tries. This is going to be horrible. Alright, one last try. And unless we get a tier 1, well, this is just a brick. So that's one bricked already. I wonder if you can sell that. Probably not, because it's kind of garbage now. I guess I'll try the other one. And see if it's already sold. Damn it. Someone put one up for 800. So unfortunately this will be, oh, there's another one for 820. This will be the last 6.5k for a 4 aptitude. Because I can't afford to buy a third base. I will be sending the failed ones to numbers anyway. So we didn't get what we want. So I guess we're back to, oh, wow, 100 flame sand each is insane. This legendary crafting is horrible. It's actually one of the worst things they've ever attempted. Further effect. Max mana. Strike damage. Alright, I need to buy more flame sand. Alrighty, we're back to deleting thousands of FE. We've got tier 5 intelligence. There's no way that you can upgrade this because it takes 45 to 75. That is absolutely ridiculous. Whoever thought of this, like plasticity was already the worst part of crafting, and they just made it 10 times worse with legendary crafting. I don't know how they keep coming up with ideas to make crafting worse every season. It's actually mind-blowing who comes up with this shit. Actual garbage. So I need a tier 2 to just go to tier 1. And I'm not going to get it. So, unfortunately, numbers, I don't know. Do you want horizontal projectile jumps? Who knows? I'll leave it at that. Oh, actually, I can go. I just don't have to accept it if I don't get what I want. Alright, so we didn't get anything good. I'll upgrade this just for the hell of it. Hopefully it removes the erosion and doesn't reduce our thing. There we go. We've got a +2 horizontal projectile jumps. Is that good? I doubt it. It's not one of the 3 things that he wanted. So that's what we have. I will contact numbers. I don't think he's online. He is online. 1 second. Alrighty. Luckily, numbers was online, and he has no idea either. So I will have a go at it. Price check suggests that it's maybe, 3,000 flame elementium. So that in itself is pretty much a W. I have spent the 2,000 flame elementium already because I have, these were 800 and 850 each, plus 2 ultimate embers, so that brings it up to a bit. Let's see, I had, so we want intelligence and projectile quantity is the 2 absolutely desired, which is a 5% chance and obviously a 100% chance, but you want tier 0, so a 1.75% chance. Hitting both of them is a ridiculously tiny chance, so this has a 5.25% chance to basically give anything. So let's just go with this for a little bit. I actually do have 226 flame elementium to go, so to bring it up to 2k, we got 1 and tier 4 intelligence. Is that worth anything? I don't know. We've got that and that. There's none up. Projectile quantity is 700. I guess tier 1 is pretty garbage because you got 1 up there. You would want to hit a better roll than this because that's pretty much minimum, which is kind of bad. What's projectile quantity and int? Maybe 1500, but with the projectile jumps, who knows? So there's none of those up. Maybe 2k. Can we search for that? So the 2k includes +2 projectile and +1 skill. And the 3k has an open with +3 skill, but it's a much better roll than what we got. So that means that we have to do this again and hit a tier 0 would be nice. What are my kids doing? Oh, tier 0. There we go. +2. Shame. Can we do this? Truth Ember. We can. Wait, didn't that say 3 on the other guy's one? Price check. No items found. What? Alrighty, so I will call it a day for the 2 weapons for numbers. He ended up with a tier 0 projectile quantity, which he wanted. He didn't want the jumps, but, you know, I didn't have anything else on it anyway. So I got a tier 0 jumps, which I don't think does anything for his build. So it's basically just a +2 quant. And another useless item here. They cost an absolute ton to get. It still says it's, you know, 700, but it has 0 plasticity, so maybe he can sell it for a bit of profit. It's uncorroded. I'm guessing the corrosions are what people are really after. I guess I can't select the tier 0 version of that. But anyway, so I have contacted Andre. Hopefully we can get that across to him and see, you know, what he can do with it. Unfortunate, he went for a super expensive base, so I didn't get many attempts at it. Next up, I will be trying to craft Logus's two-handed hammer. I believe he was one of the random winners. Or maybe not, I don't know, whatever. He was one of the winners anyway, and then I just need the other 6 people to get back to me, and we'll see how they get their stuff crafted. I just noticed Logas is playing Last Epoch. Ugh. Don't know if I should waste 2,000 flame elementium on him. Alrighty, so Logus wants a two-handed hammer that has the 1% crit strike damage per 15 as a base. He wants it with lots of levels, so I guess that's minion skill level as well as active skill level, focus strike, and whatever else I can get on it. I'm guessing since he wants the crit strike per strength, he wants strength on it. So let's buy both of these as the base. We'll see how we go crafting these up. So that's 200 FE in bases. I'll probably have to buy more flame sand, to be honest, because I only have 600 left, and that is likely not enough to do anything. So let's start off with this one. It has strength on there as well. However, I don't have the 2 extra slots. And we want to go for some tier 0s, so we'll just craft on this and see if we can get something else that we want as a tier 0, which would be strength. There's a tier 5 strength, that's not that great. I'm out. This uses so much flame sand, holy balls. Let me buy some more. Alrighty, I've bought another 3,000. That'll last me about 4 more seconds to try and craft on something. See what we get. Minion crit, intelligence again. Give me strength and I'll be happy. Minion crit strike damage might look good, but it is not that great because Warden's Breastpin transfers the damage. Chance to deal double damage would be great if I was using isomorphic arms. However, that is not what we do. Minions deal double damage. That's fantastic. So we'll keep that. Shame that's not strength. We just need to hit something good in the next couple. We need strength or active skill level as a prefix would be nice. Affliction effect, crit strike damage tier 5. That may be enough to get up. And then we just need a tier 0. Alright, so I think this is good. This should be able to get to tier 1, which it does, which is fantastic. The rest of that doesn't matter, so we want to upgrade minions deal double damage and crit strike damage and remove these two affixes. So we'll just do the first one. It removed 1, so we've got a pretty decent base. 38%, that seems extremely low. That was 72% last season. So now we want to hit tier 0 crit strike damage and remove that. I just need more ultimate embers. Alrighty, so ultimate embers are 58 flame elementium each. One other thing that we have to check instead though would be memory cards, crow's whale. 4 of these equal 1. So 48 flame elementium or 52 flame elementium if we're buying these. So that is definitely cheaper. One last thing to check is Portent Moon. 7 gets you 3 to 6 ultimate embers. Wow. So they're 32 each. So this would be a bit of a gamble. So it's 224 at 32 each. 32, is that what I did at? Yeah, so 32, it's actually 32.5, so 7 times 32.5 is 227.5. If we get 5, that's 46 flame elementium per ultimate ember. If we got lucky and got 6, that'd be 38, which would be a bargain. However, the chance of that is probably pretty low. However, if we only get 3, which is the minimum, it would cost 76 flame elementium per ultimate ember. So that is a horrible deal because the difference isn't great enough. So crow's whale is definitely the cheapest way. 13, weren't they 12 a second ago? I feel like they were 12 like literally seconds ago. So 13 times 4 is 52. It's still cheaper than the other way. So price filter each. We want to look at max of 13. Hopefully I don't have to go through 742 pages to get just a couple of ultimate embers. Looks like I'm going to have to. They keep updating the refresh rate for the this sort of stuff. 12.5, that's good. However, the trade house seems to be struggling. Ugh, someone's buying them for 12. How dare they want to buy stuff when I'm making a video? Dang it. So I'm just going to go through and buy as many as I can. 7, that's good. And 3. Unfortunately, that's all of them for 13. I'll trade those in and gamble the rest of this weapon. Alright, that gets me 5. That's only 2 more ultimates. So if this one fails and I end up gambling the second weapon, then that means that I'll have to buy more. Alrighty, so it doesn't matter what you lock, but we'll lock these just for the hell of it. And let's upgrade this and hopefully remove the cold damage. And we did. So awesome result there. We have a triple tier 0 base straight off the bat. Now we want to get some more deletion going. So we want strength. 180 strength would be amazing, as well as active skill level, as well as something on the last part. But we'll see how much flame elementium this uses. We've only used about 600 flame elementium to this point, really 500 because I did buy that second base for 100. So I'm going to finish crafting this now. Let's just have a quick look. tier 1, tier 0 is 5.25% chance. An active skill level, it's the same for a 3 to 6. So this is the lower chance. That is a guarantee. So I believe he's online playing Last Epoch. So we'll just see what we get. This is 8 FE an attempt because it is a two-hander versus 4 FE for a one-hander. I won't bore you with this, so I'll see you when it hits tier 1 or a tier 0. Alright, we hit a tier 1. If this hits a tier 1 as well, it'll be good. But it didn't, so let's keep going. Alrighty, we hit tier 1 again. We're at about the 1,000 mark now. And hit a tier 4. Keep going. Oops, forgot to pause. There we go, we've hit tier 0. So we now have a 4 tier 0 item, which is crazy good. If this hits tier 1, then we'll pretty much call it a day. However, we hit tier 6, which is horrible. What's another suffix that we would want? Minion crit strike rating might be nice. Minion crit damage would be good as well. Just to get an insane amount of crit strike damage. Oh, focus strike is what he wanted, wasn't it? Whoops. Completely forgot about focus strike. What's the chances on getting focus strike? It is... I tried to find one with focus strike on the base. However, there wasn't any. That's the problem with going with a specific base. I don't think he's getting focus strike, to be honest. It's a 1.75% chance to hit it, which is a very, very minuscule chance. I think you'll have to be happy without it, to be honest, because we're only spending 2,000 on this. If I was going for, 10,000 FE, then maybe. So unfortunately, he's going to have to live without that because he wanted a specific base. Can we get standard crit strike rating? Minion crit attack for this gear. That's not what we want. It's got crit strike damage, but not crit strike chance. It's interesting. Got minion crit strike rating, but it's flat. Frozen. Interesting. Tempted to just go with that or 200. I think we just go with this. If this hits a tier 1, we're good. Oh, that's pretty nice. What's the Truth Ember situation like? +6, max. Not that great. I've only got 6 attempts. I mean, there's nothing stopping him from also doing this. 5-5, 5-6. I have 5 more attempts. 5-5, 6-6, 20, 177. That's not horrible. He's online, so let's see if he's happy with that. Alrighty, Logas is pretty happy with that as a an item. Just so he has complete confidence in it. I think I need to test it. Let's just have a look at what my damage is like first. Once everything starts kicking in. So we're currently sitting at about 600 million top end, 640. ish. Looks like that's about the average, 450 to 650, which isn't too bad considering I'm in drop spirits. If I switch to DPS spirits, it should go a bit higher. So in drop spirits, 700, 750. It's only an extra 100 billion, which is interesting. I am close enough for Mark. But the minimum is a lot better. I saw a 500 bill crit there. Alright, 812 top end. Let's slap on this bad boy. It says it's a 0% damage increase, which is very interesting to me. I don't think I lost anything there. Nope. I'm a fair bit slower now though. See how this goes. It's already peaking over. Oh, am I going to get a trillion? 1T? Come on, give me a trillion. 500's popping up a lot more often. Probably once Machine Guard ticks over again. If I had a faster faster instruction, probably be good to go. Anyway, 950, pretty decent, I'd say. What have we got in drop spirits? Average DPS in the span of time peaked at 800 and something. So it looks like it's about 700 billion in drop spirits. Seems like a waste considering he's playing Last Epoch. Maybe I'll use this for a little bit while he's playing LE, and then I'll give it to him after that. Anywho, that's what I've got for this one. This is definitely the best item that I've made this season. Let's share that to chat, see if anyone likes it. Price check, probably not going to get anything. Nah, nothing. What if I turn the base off? 1300 for those two. Let's go with minions deal double damage, 10,000. This isn't gonna, nah. How about that? Nah. How about one less of these? Nah. How about this? 9. Lol. How about these three? 2,000. So it's at least a 2k maul. Pretty good so far. Congratulations, Logas. I think you're on Asia, so it's going to be bound when you get it. Yeah, that's all I've got for this one. Thanks for watching. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully I can give away more of these crafts later on in the season. Cheers.